Or we'll just,
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another amazing episode of Conversation with Freedom. Today I'm joined by a very special guest. She's so amazing. She's one of the most amazing people that I've ever met online. Wendy Raine. Welcome to
oh,
my podcast and good to have you again.
thank you. Thank you. It's good to be here.
I just before we even start, I want to say thank you. You're so amazing. Whenever I need something and I text you, you just you I really really appreciate you. You're so amazing. So thank you.
Well, thank you. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. Thank you.
For someone who never heard of Wendy Ray, please tell us more about yourself and what you do.
Wow. Well, if you go on Pornhub, you might find me there.
Simple. Just go to
Wendy,
Pornhub. Just go to Pornhub and you'll find it.
Wendy came about a few years ago, and she's been having a lot of fun. Um, uh, Started out swinging with my husband, and a friend of mine suggested, or actually, she gave my name to a company who does adult films, and they called me, and she was like, "You need to do it. You need to do it." So, all right, fine, I did it, and
Yeah.
I kept doing it. So I actually I had a it was a very good experience. I had fun. And then a few months after that, I got picked up by an agency. And so I've been with them a little over a year. And it's been very fun. It's been very interesting. I've met a lot of cool people, nice people like and I don't think I've ever laughed as much as with you. But you know, that's Wendy.
What do you like most about what you do?
Really want me to answer that question? I'm like, okay, I like that I get my hair and makeup done.
Yeah.
I meet a lot of nice people. I'm trying not to cry because I'm laughing so hard.
Okay. Oh,
Um,
this, you know, I, yeah,
so what I like most about what I do now
yeah.
is all of that. And then the other stuff too. What you see on Pornhub. Oh, we are crazy, aren't we?
I don't know whether my audience will be satisfied with the answer that you just gave. I don't know, but
I did not understand a single word you just said. Can you repeat yourself?
this, I've never laughed like this. I don't know what's going on.
This is worse than last time.
I think we should have just used that.
Put them together.
Oh, oh.
Now, what did you say before that?
I've said I don't know whether my audience will be satisfied with the answer that you've just gave.
What would you like me to say? I like all the action, the equipment in the action. Oh my gosh.
Wendy, I really don't know what to do anymore. I really don't know what to do anymore.
We're delirious. Don't mind us. We're delirious.
We need to get. Oh my God.
Okay.
I think you should just talk. I think you should just talk and just say what you want. I think that's how we're gonna go. Because this is like
Talk about what? What would you like me to talk about?
anything you're comfortable with.
What time is it there?
It's 6 a.m. It's still 6 a.m. in the morning.
Have your breakfast.
Not yet. Not yet. I just woke up.
I haven't gone to sleep yet. So we're delirious here. All right. Ask me a question. Have you seen my new movie?
Have I seen?
Have you seen my new movie?
Yeah. Did you post it on Pornhub?
No, it's not on Pornhub.
Nah, I haven't. Tell me about it.
It's with Naughty America.
Okay.
It's with Naughty America. It's part of their My Friend's Hot Mom series.
Yeah.
And it's pretty hot, if I do say so myself.
Can
So
you? Yeah.
can I what?
I wanted you to tell us more, to give us more.
Okay, so I'm in the kitchen making breakfast for my son,
Yeah.
and I'm making his favorite, which is pancakes.
Oh, I've watched it on Twitter. I think I've watched the video on Twitter.
You watched it. Okay. So then I hear him behind me and I turn around and it's not my son. It's
Oh,
my son's friend.
friends. Yeah.
Yes. And so I decide, okay, fine. You can have his pancakes. I'm gonna go run my errands. You just tell Johnny to call me when he gets back over here.
Yeah.
And so I'm in my room and
Is
I
on a
hear
video.
Logan,
Yeah.
Johnny's friend, talking on the phone, and he's talking to Johnny, and he's like, dude, you want to know what I did to your mom last night? Blah, 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 blah. And he starts going on and on and on. You know how guys are.
Yeah.
And so I walk up behind him and I'm like, oh, really? What did you do to me? You know? And so I told him to put his, his mouth or his action where his mouth is or something
Yeah.
like that. And so then the action starts. And the joke of that scene was he took me to Pound Town.
Ah.
Yeah. So I didn't want to make a liar out of him. He was talking to my son saying he took me to Pound Town and he did all these things to me. So I wanted to make sure that he wasn't lying to Johnny.
Oh. Did you enjoy shooting the scene?
Actually, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. And I actually made the pancakes and we ate them afterwards because we hadn't had anything to eat. They ordered lunch and it got there when we were starting our scene. And so
Mm.
lunch was sitting over there. So I'm making pancakes and every now and then I would just take a piece and eat it with no syrup, no butter, no nothing, just the pancake. And but actually Logan was a lot of fun to work with.
Yeah.
We had a really good time. And uh it's I think that it's my favorite scene so far
Mm.
that I've done. So
Wow.
everybody go watch it. What did you think of it?
It was hot. I am a big fan of your work, so I've watched a lot of your videos. So I really
Okay.
I am one of your fans, and I've watched a lot of your videos. I've watched them on PornStars. I went to all the websites just searching for Wendy Raine. And I sometimes go to Google and Google your name and just watch whatever that comes.
Well, thank you for that. You keep watching them. Just keep hitting play, 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 play. Yeah.
Ah, you've worked with a lot of performers in the past. Do you have who would you like to work with next and why?
Hmm. Are you talking male talent wise or company wise?
Let's talk about meal.
The male talent?
Yes.
Um, I don't know. James Angel, Dan Damage, um, Richard Mann.
Mm.
Um, yeah, yeah. Um, so I mean, I've really anybody, but those three I could see, yeah. Mhm. Maybe Oliver Flynn. Yeah.
What what is it that you look for in when you want to work with someone? What is it that you watch
Well,
or you want in a male performer?
well, for like the professional shoots, you
Yes.
you you get paired up with them. You don't really get to choose. I mean, you can turn down the job if you don't want to work with that person,
Oh.
but it's not like they call me and say, "Who do you want to do this scene with?"
Mm, okay.
So
Okay.
it's more of the company and their storyline, who they think would make the best pairing for that particular storyline.
Oh.
So, but like with my own content, like with my content that I put on OnlyFans, I choose who I want
Mm,
to do that content with.
okay.
Um, so I mean, obviously I have to be turned on by the person if I want it to be a hot scene, and so I'm not going to go and just do content with anybody. They
Okay.
have to be, people have their turn ons and their turn offs.
Mm.
The turn ons have to outweigh the turn offs,
Right.
for me to be like, hey, do you want to shoot content with me? When it comes
Mm.
to when it comes to a paid shoot, um, that it just depends I haven't turned any down because of the other talent.
Yeah.
There really would be no reason because I mean everybody that's in the industry, has good qualities about them. There's
Mm.
really not anybody that I would say, no, I don't want to shoot with that person,
Oh, okay.
so um I mean, unless their personality is horrible and they treated me like crap on set and I walk
Yeah.
off, that's different. But
Yeah.
based on looks, there's nobody that I would say no to.
Mm.
Um, and then everybody that I've met so far has been really, really, really nice and really
Mm.
fun, from the male talent to the director and the producers, everybody. They've been fantastic. I know that, people hear a lot of horror stories about the industry, and I have thankfully not encountered any of those
Yeah.
yet. Hopefully
Wow.
never, but um, people are striving every day to make it a better industry to work in as opposed to the way it was many, many, many years ago.
So I have to ask you this. Doesn't it happen that sometimes maybe if you're shooting with someone and then he give it to you good and then after the scene and then maybe you just don't you maybe want it maybe after shooting and be like, doesn't it happen that maybe if you've performed with someone and you've enjoyed working with them, and then after the scene, you're just chilling and you'll be like, ah, man, we really need to, doesn't, this is just me.
Uh, so I haven't done that yet with anybody. We
Okay.
have spoken like after the scene, be like, hey, do you want to do content for OnlyFans or something like
Oh,
that?
okay.
And we set up a date and time to film that for our our respected sites.
Yeah.
But um actually quite a few of the people that I've shot with are married or
Oh,
they have girlfriends, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Um, I mean, I'm married,
Yeah.
so but we would set up to do content. So it's a job. So
Yeah.
it's not like we're going out to get a hookup, you know.
Oh, I
Um,
get it.
it's not like that. So,
Yeah.
and that's a lot of people, will send me messages. Hey, I would love to shoot content with you for OnlyFans. Who are you? Some Joe Blow off the street sending me wants to fuck me. So he's like, oh, I can do content with her and I'll get to fuck her. I'm like, no, that's not how it works. And a
Mm.
lot of people don't understand that.
Yeah.
They just think that, you know, sex workers, they just have sex, which we do, but we want to get paid for it, and we're not escorts, we're not anything like that. So
Yeah.
it's 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 about the job, and it's about producing good quality content for you guys
Mm.
to watch and enjoy, as opposed to having a hookup.
Mm. Is there
What
what
are
a
you doing? What's up there? Yeah.
Nothing. Is there for someone who don't know what are swingers? For someone who don't know, I know some of my audience may not know. You have talked about you were a swinger like when we started. So what are swingers?
Right. So, when you are married and you decide that you want don't want to be monogamous, you want to share your experiences with each other.
Yeah.
So, uh, for example, um, my husband and I started off doing this as together. We would go as a couple to parties
Yeah.
and we would, be in the same room and we would hook up with another couple and it's um to spice up your own sex life.
Mm.
And you also get pleasure from watching your partner be pleasured. So that's
Oh,
that's that's a
you,
term.
you, you don't get jealous.
No, actually, it's called compersion. That's
Ah.
the word for it. And it's when you derive pleasure out of watching your partner being pleased. So my husband enjoys watching me pleased by another man. So whether that man has a bigger cock than him or is skinnier than him or whatever it is that makes him different than my husband, because why would I want to go and mess around with somebody who's just like my husband? That defeats the purpose. So
Yeah.
you go out and you find somebody who's different, not better, just
Mm.
different, you
Mm.
know, and you share that experience with each other. So like he has been with women who are dark haired, and a different ethnicity and things different than me and my blonde hair, blue eyes.
Mm.
So it's different, and they can do different things than I can. It's not We're not going out to find a new wife or husband. Um,
Oh.
it took me 28 years to get this one perfect. So
Ah.
I don't want to do another 28 years to get another member. It's all about the physical pleasure. That's it. The physical pleasure.
Mm. Ah.
You have to have a very strong relationship,
Yeah.
and jealousy plays no part in this. Um,
Mm.
if this was 10 years ago,
Yeah.
um, my husband and I wouldn't be doing anything like this. No, we would not be swinging. I would not be doing porn, nothing, because I guess it's more of like a maturity level to where
Mm.
you're not jealous, you're happy for them, you
Oh.
know, as opposed to being like, I can do that for you. I'm the best thing,
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
I can't do that, then you're gonna go off with that other girl and you're gonna leave me. That's kind of the mentality that the younger people have. And as you get older, I'm like, he's not going anywhere. He's
Oh.
stuck with me. Let him go, and let me go. And then we come back together and I mean, we've been together forever. So we're not
Wow.
going anywhere. So it's just a physical thing to where you swap wives, or husbands, um, and get that physical pleasure. And,
Mm.
you know, it adds to the relationship and it adds spice and
Ah.
stuff.
I've watched a lot of your scenes. Some of the scenes you shot with younger guys. Do you enjoy working with them? And what is it with them that you like most?
That I like with which ones? All of them or anyone in particular?
I don't know their names. So let's say all of them. What is it that you like most about younger guys?
Well, they're different. I mean, they're everybody's different. They all have their own techniques, they have their own equipment. You
Hmm?
know, there's not any two that are the same.
What do you
Um,
mean? What do you mean by equipment?
you want me to say it? They all have their own cocks, and they're all different sizes and shapes, and they all use them differently. It's the variety, you know. But they're very nice. They're very professional. They don't do anything that make me feel uncomfortable.
Mm.
And and that's, you know, I think that's the most important thing.
Mm.
I've really enjoyed working with a lot of them. One of them I've worked with many, many times.
Yeah.
We've been paired up about 7 times now, and he's just a lot of fun. You know, we have a lot of fun when the camera's not rolling. We joke around. You know, it's fun. I haven't had really any bad experiences with any of the male talent. You know, um, even if they weren't very personable to begin with. You know,
Yeah.
by the end of the day, look at what we've done. You got to be
Wow.
at least a little personable to be naked and be doing all that stuff together. So, but they've all been really nice.
Don't do that to me, please.
Do what? Okay, ask me another one.
You have nice titties.
Here, you can just talk to these. Hi, I'm Wendy Raine. Nice to meet you.
Oh, this has been like
We're delirious.
Have you met some of your fans in public? What do they say?
A lot of them just kind of stare like, I think I know her from somewhere. And it actually happened. Um, I was in the grocery store line, and there was a guy behind me with his wife,
Yeah.
and I could see him out of the corner of my eye. He was like, and so every time I looked over, he would look up, and then he would go back, and his wife was just putting stuff on the you know, the checkout conveyor belt, and I really, really wanted to turn around. I don't know if you watch Friends, but there's an episode of Friends where Phoebe's twin sister Ursula does porn,
Okay.
and people think that it's Phoebe. And so the very last scene of this episode is Phoebe and Joey sitting on the couch, and he's like, how are you getting around this? All these people, talking to you and thinking that you do porn. And she goes, oh, I got this. And this couple walks behind them, and she turns to me and she goes, oh, you're wondering where you know me from, right?
Yeah.
And she stands up, she goes, porn. It's porn. Your dirty, filthy boyfriend watches me in porno movies. And I so want to do that one day at the guy staring at me in the grocery store line in front of
Yeah.
his wife, or I'm walking through the mall, and they're like, they stop and they're like, and they stare. I had I dropped off a picture to be framed because the frame broke. And the owner of the store had come out from behind, and he stopped, he goes, have you been in here before? And I looked at him, I said, nope, first time. And he goes, you've been in here before. I know you. And I said, I'm sure you do. He goes, I'm going to figure out where I know you from. And he starts to walk back. And I said, I'm sure you will. But like at expos, I've been to Exotica, I
Yeah.
go to AVN, XBiz, all of those. Um, I've had fans come up and talk to me and ask for pictures and things
Mm,
like that. And I think that it's very um, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but it makes me feel very good.
mm,
Um, and because I know what it feels like to meet somebody that, you know, like a rock star or a movie
mm,
star or
mm,
something like
mm,
that.
mm, mm.
I know what it feels like to meet my person. And
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
having a fan come up to me, oh my God, I'm your biggest fan. Can I get a picture? Absolutely. Absolutely. You can have a picture. Absolutely. I'll sign your dick, whatever it is that hasn't happened yet. But, you know, I can only imagine, women asking guys to sign their boobs. So it's like,
Mm,
but I think it's funny when they do it sneakily, like they're staring like,
mm.
as opposed to walking. Yeah.
Ah, the feeling that you're talking about when someone meet their rock stars is the feeling that I have when I'm talking to you. You, I
That's why we're laughing so much.
yeah, it's true. I'm like, is this really happening? Is like,
Well,
so
when are you coming to the US?
I don't know. I don't know, but I really would like to come.
Yeah, yeah. You need to come. You need to come to the US. So it would be fun. Maybe I'll sign your dick. Oh, I'm embarrassing you now. Oh my God.
Wendy, my Wendy, what are some of the challenges that you've come across along your journey?
Um, there have been a couple of them.
Yeah.
One is getting booked as much as I would like to.
Mm,
So I would like to do more.
yeah.
Um, I think that um, I think that my age restricts me from a bunch of different scenarios,
Mm,
which I understand. I understand that's fine. I am kind of a latecomer uh, to the industry, but there are many other scenes and scenarios and movies and companies and things like that that I could fit in.
Mm.
Um, and I'm trying really hard to get some more and do some more stuff for everybody.
Ah,
Um, Another one is the physical aspect.
yeah.
So um, you got to be well, I have to be careful with sometimes the size aspect. Um, because it can do damage, and then once the damage is done, you're out for 4 to 6 weeks, you know.
Mm.
So um it's I'm not quite sure if anybody else has that type of issue. But that's something that unfortunately I had once, and then it takes a while to heal, and then
Oh.
it's still delicate, and so any wrong type of move can reopen it or whatever, and it's just
Mm.
but that hasn't happened in a while, so
So speaking of age, how many how many years do you still want to do this?
no, and until people call me old. I mean, because a lot of people don't realize how old I actually am.
How old
Because
are you?
I don't know. Um, no, well, my birthday's on Saturday,
Oh.
and I don't want to say. I don't wanna say. Um, how old do you think I am?
5'2", 5'2", 5
52?
years.
50, 52?
Yeah. No, no, I know. I think you 49.
I'll be 51
Oh.
on Saturday.
Wow.
So, but I mean, there's some that are still doing it in their 60s. I don't think I'm going to be that person. I
Yeah.
don't I don't think so. I think that there really is a cutoff point to where it's just ridiculous. And
Mm,
and I don't want to be that ridiculous person. But if people still want to see me and they still want to hire me, I'll do it as long as people want that, I'm having fun, and I'm kind of make my own schedule.
mm.
I have a lot of free time on my hands. So but it's an experience, and
Yeah.
and I like experiences, so it's good. But I don't know, a few more years maybe
Yeah.
till I win an award, and then I can quit. you know
Huh?
so just then I can quit.
Yeah.
Why are you sitting like that?
Wow.
Wow is right. Wow is right.
What's your favorite position?
I like cowgirl and doggy.
Why doggy?
Why?
What is it? What is it with doggy that you like?
I like cowgirl because I'm in control,
Okay.
and I like doggy because the penetration is pretty deep, and then if they have if they have big balls, I like them when they come up and slap me. You asked.
If you're not working, what's your
What?
day like and what do you do? What are some of your favorite hobbies?
What do I do when I'm on my days off?
Yes.
I take care of my dogs.
Yeah.
I go to the gym,
Yeah.
um, run errands like any normal person, go to the grocery store, the dry cleaners, get gas in my car, play the lottery because one day I will be a millionaire. And it's not going to be from porn. Um, and then in the evening, my husband and I sit on the couch and watch TV.
What are some of your favorite TV shows?
Oh, um, well, he likes to watch all the old, like 70s and 80s
Yeah.
shows, Dukes of Hazzard, Rockford Files, that type of stuff. Um, we watched The Big Bang Theory.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and really that's it.
Mm,
Maybe a movie every now and then, an older movie. So, um, he really is in control of the television because I'm usually on my computer
mm.
sitting with him, but I'm working, doing posts and uploading videos and things like that. Always working.
Oh.
Or maybe I'll go get a massage. Sounds good right now. Oh, goodness.
Do you like traveling?
Love traveling. Love it. Love it.
Have you ever been outside America?
I've been to Mexico.
Mm,
I've been to Portugal.
yeah.
I've been to Canada. I don't know. But I have a very long bucket list of
Yeah.
places that I would like to go, things that I would like to see, things that I'd like to do. Um, I actually was supposed to go to Guadalupe Island at the beginning of November this year,
Yeah.
um, and swim with the great white sharks.
Mm.
And it was canceled because Mexico decided to close the park. So nobody
Oh.
can go.
Ah,
So now, not this weekend, but next weekend, I'm going to go to the Bahamas and
okay.
and swim with the sharks there. So, but
I really would like to go to the Bahamas. I've read about the place. I've watched a lot of people talking about the place. So I really would like one day to.
oh, I'd also like to go on an African safari.
Please.
Yeah, yeah. So maybe I'll come down there, see the great whites down there, and then make my way up and, do the whole safari thing.
Yes. It will be great.
Yes.
It will be great.
And then I'd have to come see freedom.
Yes. Definitely. You can't come to South Africa and not visit
and
me.
not see you. That would just be rude.
It would be very rude.
Very rude, very rude.
Wendy, what success? How do you define success?
I think that I think it's very subjective. I
Yeah.
think that success, means different things to different people.
Mm,
People who have a large, close-knit family may
mm,
feel successful. People who have a lot of money may feel successful. People who have a lot of friends
mm,
may feel successful. I think that I think that being happy with yourself,
mm,
can create any type of success that you want.
mm,
I've been very lucky in my life to have been able to do a lot of the things that I've always wanted to do.
yeah.
And so I'm not rich. I don't have a lot of friends. I have a very
Why?
small family.
I'm sorry to cut you. Why don't you have a lot of friends?
Um, I have some close friends,
Okay.
but I don't have a lot, like I don't have 50 close friends. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, but I consider myself successful because I have created my own success by what I've done with my life.
Wow.
I think that it's very subjective, that question. So it means different things to different people.
Mm, mm,
Like I don't feel successful with this yet, with the porn aspect of my life. I'm working on that. I'm going
oh,
for my goals. You know, I'm saddest. Maybe that's not true. Maybe I am successful, but I'm not satisfied
oh, yeah.
because I want more. I want more. Because I know that people watch my movies and people subscribe to my OnlyFans and they do all of these other things that show me that I have fans.
Mm.
So that is being successful, but I'm not satisfied. I
Okay.
think that's it.
Do you
You
have
okay?
Yes, I am. Do you have industry friends?
Do I have what?
Industry friends, people, friends in
In
the
in
industry.
industry friends?
Yes.
A couple of them. Yeah. Yeah, I do. It's hard though because they travel, they scatter,
Mm,
travel back and forth and um keep in touch, through Instagram, Twitter.
yeah.
So, but it's just a couple friends in the industry.
Okay. I'm thinking. I don't know what to ask you.
Oh dear.
Oh, this has been so amazing. I, we could go on and on and on, but you're so amazing, Wendy. And
Thank you.
I'm happy that our path came across. You're such an amazing person. I
Thank you.
There are no amount of words to express how I feel talking to you. You, you know, I feel like we, I don't even have words for the connection that we have. I love you. I love your work. And when it's
And we laugh together all the time.
all the time, and all the time. And
Well,
when
thank
I
you,
started
sweetheart.
this, when I started doing this, it was for this main purpose, for me to connect with other people, get to
Mhm.
know them, get to know what they do. So for me, having you and having other people on the show, it's really a dream come true. I'm just a kid from South Africa. I'm nobody, but no, this is something which I love and I enjoy.
And you feel successful?
Yeah, I do. Doing this, I really do. You know,
See, there you go.
there are billion people in the world, and for me for me to get to connect with you, it's
I can understand that. I can understand that.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, is there anything that you'd like to share with us that I didn't ask?
Uh, I don't know. I can't think. It's 1 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, I can see. I'm so sorry for time difference. I'm so sorry for keeping you late.
Please don't apologize. You're fine. Just just keep watching my movies. Tell all your friends, go to Pornhub, watch Wendy Raine, go, oh, where did you go? There you are. There. Go watch all of them. I think there's 14 or 15.
Videos
Mm-hmm.
of
Yeah.
you
Um,
getting
yes, getting plowed. Oh man,
two
this is
things
great.
two things that you like to debunk about adult actress.
Two things that I want to what?
To debunk about being an adult actress.
We are not sluts.
Mm,
Yeah, like I said, remember earlier about, the guys just thinking that I will fuck anybody.
yeah.
No, I will not. And then I had I had somebody ask me just recently, the other day, I think on Twitter or something like that, um, if I was scared about getting any type of diseases
Yeah.
because we don't use condoms. And there's so much testing that goes on.
Yeah.
We have to get tested every 14 days, and some people get tested once a week, depending on how many shoots they do. Um, so it's do things slip through? Yes, but not the big things. The big things get caught, so it doesn't spread to everybody. So
Oh,
it's a lot of people don't know that. They don't realize that. They think it's back like one time, like back in the 70s and everything, when everybody had herpes and everybody had gonorrhea or whatever,
yeah.
So otherwise I wouldn't be doing it, you know.
Before you get into the industry, did you watch porn?
Yeah, yeah, I watched it with my husband.
Who were some of your favorite performers?
I don't know their names. I don't know their names. I wasn't that big of a porn connoisseur, you
Yeah.
know. Um, There was a movie, I believe that Tommy Gunn was in it, and shoot, I can't remember her name. It was called Pirates. And that was my favorite movie, Pirates. Um, kind of a spin-off of like Pirates of the Caribbean or whatever,
Oh,
but with porn. Um, Um, and then there was this one guy that was in like all of the movies back then when there was like 4 hour nonstop, just and it would go from clip to clip to clip, and he was in like a lot of them, and he had long hair, and he was one of the better looking guys of that era.
okay.
And I don't know his name,
Yeah.
but I saw him on a television show back then. Um, I think they were covering like some porn awards or something like that. And I heard him talk, and that I didn't like the way he talked. I don't know. I don't know if it was what he was saying or how he sounded, but
Yeah.
he was not my favorite after that.
Oh.
Because he didn't talk in any of the movies. I didn't know what he sounded like. I just saw his penis and he looked good, has a good body. He liked his long hair. I mean,
Yeah.
but I know that's a really stupid, shallow thing to say, but you know, sometimes people are like that.
Do you watch some of your videos?
I watch all of them because I show my husband. Sometimes I get embarrassed, but most of the time I like it because I was there already. I know what's going to happen.
Oh. Do you masturbate?
Do I what?
Masturbate.
Yes.
How often?
Probably not as often as I like or as often as I should. But I would have to say that maybe at the least once a week because I'm having sex all the time. I don't need to unless I make like a custom video for somebody. And then it's
Yeah.
like two, I've
Oh,
pleased myself and I make a video and I make money. So,
oh, you're working. What are some of the craziest requests that you've ever got? Maybe people asking you to do some craziest stuff.
there are some
Yeah.
that there are some that I will not do.
Okay.
Okay. I will not have anybody pee on me. And I've been asked that.
Yeah.
Um, or to drink pee.
Okay.
I don't do that. Um, I have peed on camera, not on the camera, filmed myself peeing,
Oh, okay.
because somebody wanted to see that, but it was just like in the shower or whatever. It wasn't like on anything, but and then you get the people who are very believe that women should be very submissive. And
Mm,
so you have the ones that want you to deface yourself and write shit all over your body and slap yourself and make yourself puke or whatever. And I'm like, no, I don't do that either. I'm not going to disrespect myself for somebody,
mm.
so unless I enjoy it, and I don't enjoy that. I don't enjoy writing slut on my forehead and making myself throw up or anything like that. That's not enjoyable for me, so I will not do it. But I did have somebody ask if I would pee on my toes.
Yeah.
All right. If that's what you want. I have no idea how that turns into sex or how that would make a guy get off. But
Yeah.
if you want pee on toes, then you got it, baby. You,
Mm.
as long as it's my pee and not somebody else's pee.
Wendy, can you dance?
Yeah, I'm not gonna dance for you though, but I can. I used to do a long time ago. I used to do ballet and tap.
Yeah.
Yeah, tap dancer. That was fun. I can't do that anymore.
Oh.
But I like dancing at the club.
Yeah, yeah. You've told me that before.
Yeah.
This has been great. Okay, before I let you go, this is the question which I ask almost everyone who come on the show. You know, this is actually the most important question. Wendy, there are a lot of people who are going through a lot. Some are going through depression. Some are actually having tough time. What kind of advice would you give to someone who's in the dark, someone who is struggling, who no longer see the need to continue?
Being someone who was close to that, um, I can say that to that person that there's always going to be something else out there that's better.
Mm,
That that what is happening now doesn't define your whole entire life. It doesn't
mm,
define who you are. It's a moment in time,
mm,
and each moment can be changed.
mm,
Um, I had a lot of dark moments a long, long time ago,
yeah,
and and there was despair and couldn't go on any longer type of feeling. Um, of course, hindsight is 2020, and so now I look at that and I'm like, that's a moment in time, and things have gradually gotten better. And
wow,
so, if someone is that low, yes, acknowledge it. It's happening. Do you want to help yourself? I will help you.
mm,
But you can only help somebody if they want to help themselves. So there
mm,
has to be some type of way to show them that that this is just a moment in time and it's not who they are, and that it's going to be tomorrow is a I know it sounds like a cliche, tomorrow is a
yeah,
different day,
yeah,
but it's another day to try and do whatever you want.
mm,
So it you just got to give them a hand and say, I'm here. When you're ready, I'll help you, you
mm.
know.
Wow, that's so powerful. When it is all said and done, Wendy, How would you like to be remembered?
Well, I think I've been asked this before, maybe by you, I don't
Yeah,
know,
yeah, it was
but
me.
I probably will be remembered for my titties.
Ah! Wow.
That's my legacy. But I just hope that people will, remember Wendy Raine as somebody who did her best to try to give you guys the best porn ever.
Mm. Where can people find you on social media?
You can go to wendyraine.com.
Yeah.
All my links are there.
Ah, Wendy, thank you so much for your time. We really, really need to do this again. I really would like to have you again on my podcast. I want you to keep me posted on what's going on. If you have something maybe you want to
Abs-
share, we can just connect.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We need to figure out a different time though.
Yes, yes, yes.
How about 6 p.m. your time? 6 p.m. your time.
Yeah, can work for you.
Your 6 p.m. your time is noon my time. We'll both be awake.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah. But yes, no, whenever you want, just give me a message and yeah, we can do this again.